And welcome to Hometown Revolution. I'm Angie, and I'm going to go over in this video 3 different things. I'm going to tell you what this site is, why we created it, and then I'm going to give you some pointers on how to make your listing better with us and how to make your listing better with other websites that you're on. So stay tuned for that. So what is Hometown Revolution? You're probably looking at it and are like, oh, it's another directory site. It is. But this time it's a directory site geared to where the locals go. There's nothing out there that is geared towards where the locals go, to your local businesses that create your hometown, the places that you like to hop in the car and just go to, or those little boutiques that you love to go to because there's something new and something that nobody else has. That's what this site is for. And we created it for that. We've done it ourselves. We've been out and about, and trying to find somewhere to go that's local is like next to impossible. And it's because all the chain restaurants and chain boutiques, or not boutiques, but chain stores, they all show up first in the search engines. They just do. Nothing wrong with them. We love them. We all go to them. But we knew that there had to be something that could help the small town, hometown businesses thrive. Especially, we've all had a crazy year. So we wanted to make something that was positive and helped it grow. So now I'm going to give you those pointers in making this particular listing better. And the tips that I give you for this are also tips that you can use on your Facebook page, on your Google My Business page, even on your website. It will help. It's called SEO. And these are SEO tips that are going to help you along the way. Okay, so first off that you need to enter in there is you need to have your title of your business. Put that in there. Next option is for photos. Now you will see that there is either a free listing or a featured listing. This is going to then limit the number of photos that you can put in there. It just depends. Everyone can have a free listing, and the free listing is wonderful. Featured just makes it a little bit better. You get to have more information. Your listing will be featured in your particular categories and will show up when it's closest to the person that's searching. So it's an option for you, but again, you don't have to do it. Now on our free listings, you have up to 10 photos that you can put in there. So we were really generous with that. And reason being is that's what people go to look at the listings. I want to see pictures. Most people do. So when you're doing these, people, you've got to remember to do good photos that are very descriptive. Ones that, you would show off to anybody or that you would put in a brochure. Don't just throw up any old pictures that you found on Facebook or in Google. Put up some good photos. Even if you have to take some new ones, put them in there. Before you put them in there, though, remember to rename the photos exactly what they are. Too many times we get lazy and we just load them up based off of we take them off of our phone and we load them up and they have some name of like PN 540 on it. It's not descriptive at all. Search engines can read the names of your images. So make them exactly what they are. Tell me what that photo is, where it's at, your location. So say what your business name is, where you are in Newark, Ohio, and exactly what it is. Use, short descriptive names for them. Some of them you can put OH, some of them you can spell out Ohio, some of you can put Newark, Ohio. Just get creative with that and load them up into the little area below and use those on your Google My Business, on your Facebook page, on your website. They're all searchable. So put them in there. Again, you have up to 10 for the free listing. If you have the featured listing, you get more. So it's just totally up to you. Next, you'll have a descriptive area where we call it the story. And that is exactly what it is. And you have to look at it this way. I want you, when you're filling out this information here, to think of you're sitting there with 2 of your biggest competitors right beside you. And you all 3 are trying to sell a group of people in front of you. And they're going to follow one of you to your location or use your services. So you have to sell yourself. Remember, people, you need to sell yourself in any descriptive area, in any listing that you have everywhere. You need to tell people what you do, why you do it, why they should go to you. You have to pull them into your listing. So do that. You're not limited on the words. Tell them what you got. If you have a video on Vimeo or YouTube, go ahead and copy that link, and you can paste that link into this section. That's all you have to do is paste the link. And when you save your listing, it's going to automatically pull in that video. So it's really cool. It's another great little feature of, to be able to showcase you and hopefully grab that client or customer. Next, you're going to want to fill in the category. And this is important because you want to get the main category, and you'll see those listed on the site. And then we have subcategories listed there as well. So you can pick multiple categories and subcategories. So what I want you to do, though, is I want you to get as specific as you can, and you can select multiple. And also, again, depending on whether you have a featured listing or a free listing, you may have more. If you have the featured, you have more available to you, or you have more places that you can place yourself, more choices that you can make versus the free listing. Next is your address. Make sure you put in your full address in there and that you use everywhere else. If you are in a building with other people, you share that building with other businesses, you may have to put a suite number, or you may have to put the letter A after it. Sometimes you have to do that in the address to set you apart from somebody else if it doesn't pull it up. So just be cognizant of that. As well as if you are a food truck, or if you are a business that maybe is out of your home and you don't really want people to know your address because you don't really service people from your address, the way you can get around that, what I've done with food trucks is I put, basically your location and then food truck. It's like we have a friend that has a food truck here in Newark. So I did their address, Newark food truck, and then they were Newark, Ohio. So that at least lets people know the area that the food truck is from. And so they'll come up in that category. You can do the same thing with, if you're a candle maker, you could put candle maker, or you could put Newark candle maker and then Newark, Ohio, if you don't want people going to your address. If you don't mind having your address there, do it, because that is the way it's listed everywhere out on the internet. So you're best to use your main address. Now there's a couple things that you can do after you've got your listing created. You'll see on the sidebar there on the right hand side, you can click on a badge and create a badge. You create that badge and you can put that on your website and get people to go to your Hometown Revolution listing. So it's really cool. It shows the reviews, your starred reviews on there. And something about that, people can review on this site. So I just want you to know that. But I also want you to know it's only positive reviews that we are going to be posting. If someone has a negative thing to say, we are going to suggest that they go and contact you in person if they have a complaint. Too many people these days will hide behind the computer or hide behind their phone and post a complaint about a business, even if it was something stupid and small. We are going to try to change that and get people to start contacting businesses themselves. We want this to be a positive site where reviews will help people make a decision on you based on a good experience that they had with you. So fill out the information below. Use the information I've given you now for other websites as well. And please share this with your friends and share it with other businesses that you know would do great on this too. We want it to grow. We're starting with our own hometown, and we want to see this go nationwide. So thanks again, and we'll see you. Bye.